Should we talk about the Fatal Fury test a little bit, by the way? Did you all get a chance to play? Open beta is now finished. The game is going to be coming out April 24th, and they put out a survey for everybody to try out. I described it as it feels like an old Japanese fighting game in like every way, both good and bad. The gameplay of it is like pretty fun. There's some interesting decisions about like, especially the defenses, and I think the instant block, just defend, and like that kind of stuff is like pretty interesting to mess with. The execution of the game is not like extremely high on most normal scenarios. There's like some stuff that has it, but for the most part, it's like an SNK game. It plays like an SNK game. It kind of plays like exactly how I expected the game to play. A lot of hopping and like close normals into target combos, or doing like crouching lows and then like hit confirming light. Your combos are like normals into EX, supers, like stuff like it's like all pretty straightforward. It's a pretty simple game to jump into in terms of like what your goals and ideas are, and then there's a lot of like meat to dig into afterwards from like defensive stuff that's pretty cool. Otherwise, it seems like a fighting game package that's pretty similar to what most fighting games offer, that's like not super dense. Like I don't think it's like looking like a Street Fighter or a Tekken, or like maybe the NRS games are like the packages people point out as being a little bit more buttoned up. I don't think it's going to offer too much that's different from that from gazing at it. I don't think they have like John World Tour mode running around or something, but I think gameplay's fun. Online play, the matchmaking issues were real bad in the first beta, and the beginning of this beta were really bad for me. I was just sitting there waiting for a match for a long time. It was mitigated though by having training mode in this one. Like last time I was staring at that stupid menu, listening to the music, just not happy. This time having training mode while the matchmaking was having problems was really nice. And then they fixed the matchmaking problems, right? You started getting matches a lot quicker in the middle of the beta. I think the second day or like the middle of the second day. One thing for me, I don't know that I really liked the characters I tried that much. None of them really stuck out to me as like, ooh, I really like this character that much. I like kind of don't know that my character is in this group of characters, to be honest with you. So I kind of want to mess around with some of the other characters in the game and then the launch roster and like see if there's a character that fits me a bit more. I think that's pretty common when you get like a small look at a roster, right? I'm gonna probably try Gato. I'm gonna try Kim. I want to try Preacha. I didn't try Preacha in this test, and Hotaru maybe. Online play, I did not think was very good. Thoughts? I didn't really think the rollback felt very good to play. I kind of like had pretty bad connections, like more often than I expected. Playing people with like ADMS and stuff was like really bad. You like can't see their movement options. So like people would dash throw me and I would not see them until the throw animations were going. I think it also does have one-sided rollback. I agree, because I've seen clips that like seem like it has it, and I've played people and been like, dude, how could you see what's happening? And you're like, huh, it looked fine to me. So I'm like, oh, okay. I like had a lot of bad matches with people who didn't even have high ping. You know, I have a direct comparison. I've been playing Strive the last week. I've been playing Street Fighter every night. So like I've been playing other fighting games, and the connection problems I had in this game were way worse than those other two games. And when you're playing, especially I think in like a beta environment like this, where you're getting like lots of different people running around, it like probably makes, you know, sense, but it is a little spooky. We'll have to see. There's also no Wi-Fi filter to my knowledge, right? So maybe that could have been a factor as well. My concerns are mostly, I didn't find a character I really liked in the beta, although I didn't try everybody, so I'm not that worried about that. But my bigger concern is if the matchmaking keeps working and the rollback. Yeah, I don't really know what that makes sense. Like people fleeing Drive Rush to go play Fatal Fury, like what do you, like the whole game is fast, like going to be running around jumping at you constantly. Like Street Fighter players are going to get jumped at 12 times in a row and fucking scream. Terry's going to do EX burn knuckle into plus frames from full screen. Like I think you'll die either way. Not that it's a bad thing. I think it's cool. I like games that tend to be faster anyway. So like the pace of the game being fast is cool for me. Like fucking crank the speed of that shit up is how I feel.